You wanna touch with some closure? I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion. I've been the one that was chosen. Stuck like we frozen. This is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had to dip set my wrist. This that right around.
That's big time coming from you, man. I study your game.
I appreciate that. But remember, nothing in this league is given to you. You gotta earn it, trust me. I'm speaking from experience.
Scoot, welcome to 2K TV. We're so excited to have you here. Now, you are here at the mocap studio shooting for my career in NBA 2K25. How excited are you?
I'm really excited. I was just used to watch.
TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. The starters for Utah, Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Collier is out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Kessler in at the 5. And for the Wizards, we've got Sarr, Bilal Coulibaly out there with George. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Carrington in at the point. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Pass to Collier. Back to Markkanen. Clock at 6. Collins against George. Second shot opportunity. And Collins lays it up and in.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And it's Washington with the ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, Brian Keith and I were able to chat, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Here's Collier. Collins inside. George defending. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
It's pretty clear that Collins is settling in to the strengths of his game.
Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span, so hard to envision that happening anytime soon. We've got a long way to go.
Oh, Kessler with the block. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Collins. Poole against Sexton. Washington with a rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
For Utah, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Sexton. George with the block. Here's Sarr. He's covered by Kessler. And Sarr with the basket on the assist by Poole.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Sexton looking around. Misses in close.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
George's shot is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Collier. From down in the low post, it goes.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Poole against Sexton. Floats one. Oh, Kessler with the block. George against Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Timeout on the floor.
Washington calls timeout. The last time they came together was in Salt Lake City, where they fell to the Jazz.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Washington ends up going with a new group. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Number one, the Jazz.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Johnson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Wizards trail by 4. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Champagne's shot is off. The Jazz have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Filipowski, the pass to George. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Kispert. Sensabaugh, no good. The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. 4-point game. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And the Wizards shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Here's Champagnie. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Johnson. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. 2 for 1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Wizards foul.
Jones, he's checked in for Johnson. Juzang, he's checked in for Utah.
Substitution on the court.
Wizards on D. They trail by 6. Driving in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah shooting their first foul shots of the night.
Tuesday. 2 shots.
Knocks down the first one. The Wizards making a switch here. Bayes checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 27 seconds left in the opening quarter. The Wizards trail by 8. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Jazz foul. Tuesday. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz. Williams.
Pass to Brogdon. Back to Kispert. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3. Now here's George. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Man, what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Lauri Markkanen out there with Williams. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Juzang in at the 2. Shots good by Carrington.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Utah leading by 6.
Colby Jones.
And here's George. Still no points. Driving inside. It's deflected. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. John Collins is fitting nicely on the Jazz, and Coach Will Hardy said he's given us a huge lift on the offensive end. He's a tough cover, the way he's able to mix up popping and rolling. The defense can't prepare for just one thing. It makes him a dynamic threat.
Able to score on multiple levels, Allie. Thank you. With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something to get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
And so it's Washington with it. The Jazz making their last shot. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Kessler. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
For Utah. Williams. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Colin Sexton's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for George. He hits the second from the line. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now Coulibaly. No points so far. Sexton with it. Pass to Collier. Markkanen outside. Here's Collier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. They get the rebound. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 6.
Don't want to see athleticism wasted just on offense as Sexton uses it that time to get an offensive board.
Poole against Sexton. George outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Fires the 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's Collier. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Poole, the pass to Sarr. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Offensive rebound, another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. He's got 6.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Sexton. He has 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Free throw good from Sexton.
And Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Sensabaugh comes in for Williams. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing their future and developing talent.
Here's Collier. Pass to Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Collier. Tipped. Now the Wizards in transition. And it's Brogdon missing.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here's Sexton. Give him 8 points now. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Sexton's got 10 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Kispert. No points yet. Poole outside. It's George on the wing. Collins defending. It's George on the drive. Excellent D there from Collins. Utah leading by 12. Down low. And Collins with the slam.
You have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Kispert outside. Fires the 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Sexton. Back to Collins. Here's Collier. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Brogdon. To the middle. Here's George. And the jam by George.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Sensabaugh. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, it feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's Utah. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 11. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night. They're not wasting possession. They built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to be tough to beat on.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many opportunities. Getting out, hustling, getting moved around, losing possession. The one thing you can control is effort.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Wow, Colin Sexton displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Carrington in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Washington right now. Now here's Poole, still without a bucket. Here's Coulibaly, and it's blocked by Kessler.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Collier. Kessler with it. Koulibaly defending. The fader. And there's Kessler on the assist from Collier. Kessler's got 6.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Here's Carrington. Back to Poole. Outside Koulibaly. No good on the 3. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said his team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Here's Collier. Following the bucket by the Wizards. And it's good. 2 points.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Poole, the pass to George. Into the lane. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 6. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Collier. And there's the lob. And finished off by Kessler.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Koulibaly. For 3, George. He can't get that one to fall.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now here's Collins. George defending. With the 7-footer. And that one hits the back iron.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
And he makes the first. Washington making some changes. Champagny, he's checked in for George. And it's Johnson in for Poole. Juzang, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Sexton. Hits both from the stripe. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Collier. Uses the glass on the layup. Collier's got 8.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Koulibaly. Shot left block. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. He got to the ball just a moment late.
Bay, he's checked in for Washington. And Utah with a change here, too. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Jazz leading by 13. Now here's George. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Markkanen outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. The Wizards have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Champagny. Bay with it. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. Bay's got his first points in this one. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
Here's Clarkson. Off the inbound. No good. The Wizards trail by 14. Pass to Carrington. Here's Champagny. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Sensabaugh up and in on the layup. Sensabaugh's got 6 points.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Johnson against Clarkson.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to Filipowski. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. And it's Clarkson missing. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Bay inside. And it's in there. Bay's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice strong finish by Bay, meeting the defense's challenge.
Clarkson outside. George finds Clarkson. Rebounded by Johnson. The Wizards trail by 12. Knocked away. It's stolen by Clarkson. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter.
Clarkson likes to play with a lot of speed. He attracts the attention of the defense, and that's where he's getting the whistle.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jordan Clarkson, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Collins, he's checked in for Utah. And so Clarkson nails both of them. Wizards trail by 14. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bay. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
For the Wizards, Saddiq Bey. 1 shot.
Six 6'7", wants to play aggressive, not afraid to mix it up. Good shooter from the three-point line. Saddiq Bey has got a lot of great qualities and a long career ahead of him.
Clarkson. George outside. Over Brogdon. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Jazz out in front. They lead by 11. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. we reach the fourth quarter in a game. Jazz leading by 11. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Filipowski out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. The officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. The hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. A 12-point game. Here's Poole. Poole floating in for the slam. He's electric.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
To the paint. Here's Filipowski. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Filipowski's got his first 2 points of the night. Outside Johnson. Going inside. That one falls.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Pass to Kessler. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And no good. Wizards trail by 10. All right, time for an injury report. Now an update on Lauri Markkanen from Allie LaForce. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Jazz was able to update me on the situation. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. While not severe, this is still a serious diagnosis that usually keeps guys off the court for a short period. Back to you.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
And so it's Washington with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. Yeah, that one's good.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
George passes to Kessler. Outside Sexton. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Poole against George. 13 feet out. Rebound, Utah. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Filipowski. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 6 assists here tonight. Johnson passes to Poole. Kessler with a rebound.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Sexton. It's George on the wing. Back to Sexton. Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 16. Here's Kessler. Hits the jump hook.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
New Balance Player of the Game, Walker Kessler.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Sarr, checked by Sexton. Sarr passes to Poole, lets it go from 11. Off the left rim and out. Utah leading by 14.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth
minute 58
quarter.
left in the fourth quarter. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Carrington. Here's Sarr. Collins defending. Poole outside. George outside. To stop the drought. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one. 1:31 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Sexton. Here's Kessler, and is blocked. Here's Sarr. He's covered by Kessler. Sarr passes to Poole. And it's blocked by Kessler.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Jazz.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
Now here's George. Pass to Collins. From 7. And George with some nice D. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 14. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Utah has possession. And here's Collins. So we see the Jazz taking the W here.
That's the end
Exceptional
of the game.
effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, tonight, Colin, what a game for you. When you think about your development as a player, what are you most proud of?
I feel like I've accomplished a lot, gotten better. That's the biggest thing. Just continue to grow each and every day when I'm in practice. And my teammates, they've been helping out tremendously, and I appreciate them for that.
The sky's high for Colin Sexton.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.